I'm very happy with, in fact, extremely happy with what's Justin's been doing in the last about 3 years, both with my self-managed super fund and, of course, my personal investments as well. For example, those who may be wondering about what gains I've been able to make my super fund, we bought into One Steel and an AMP, and over that period of time, my investments grew from around about 38,000 and up around about 100,000 now. So that's a pretty good return. For my personal investments, I started off with just $10,000. In fact, I wish I gave him more now. And I sold my Telstra shares, which is about, what, 25,000. So all up around about, say, 35,000, thereabouts. And of course, I think the equity with all the portfolio I have now is worth well over 120, 130,000. Recently, the start of July, these superannuation fund rules changed, and you're allowed to now borrow as long as you've got capital protection on your equities. And so I've decided to move my superannuation fund to gear it, and so that's now probably going to have the same leveraged. My investments before JB Global was virtually property. I had a couple of investment properties down in Melbourne. I had a managed portfolio, so I was a little bit aware of what the stock market was about. But of course, you know, like you hear about all these like the 1987 crash, and you always hear the doom and gloom, but you don't really hear the good sides in regards to the possibilities of what you can do with a stock market investing, as long as you've got capital protection. Of course, that's what the Centreboard approach is all about. And I would say JB Global is one of the few stockbrokers around who actually deploy that strategy, and it works extremely well as far as I'm concerned. And of course, now that I'm going to be doing that for my superannuation fund as well. I've got a self-managed business, and I do a lot of volunteering as well. So what I like to be able to do is ensure that I've got capital growth happening and just churning away in the background, and so that I know I don't need to worry about seeking too much in regards to income for my own business. And it means that it gives me time to be able to do the volunteer work that I choose to do. I think the deciding factor was purely because of the fact that you knew that with his capital protection strategy, you knew that regardless of the money that you provided as startup capital for your investment, you knew that was going to be protected. So you knew that you weren't going to walk away and lose the lot. From experience, only about 18 months ago, I invested with another company, and of course their capital protection was non-existent, and I'm very embarrassed to say I lost a lot. And of course, you know, I wish now that I had given all that money to Justin, because I know that I would be streets ahead in it by now. So it's the capital protection is the main reason why I continue to do business with Justin. There's still some people, and I dare say it's the average mum and dad and the average person out there still considers that the stock market is fraught with danger, and it's doom and gloom or fear, and virtually that there will be people out there who do hear what Justin has to say. All I can say is that don't be worried, because of the fact that you know that all your investments are protected. Sure, there's a cost to it, of course, just like insuring a car. You wouldn't drive your car around on the street without insurance. I think where Justin is slightly different, though, is the fact that he actually personalises his attendance to your needs as well. He knows that I have a self-managed super fund. He knows I've got. He knows I do some volunteer work as well. So he understands where my risk management is in regards to my superannuation fund, and as well as my own personal needs as well. And so So it's very personalised, and I think that's really what gains Justin massive favour.
Excellent.